Hey Reborn friends, happy Thursday night. I just ran away from home. Well, not really. Well, yeah, sort of. I sort of got insulted by Justin's uncle, so I excused myself. I wanted to come over to the supermarket anyway, so what you're looking at are all the carriages, those carriages, to go into the supermarket. Aren't those called carriages? Supermarket carriages, right? What's wrong with me? Oh, my feelings are hurt, so maybe that's why I'm not thinking very well. Supermarket carts. Oh, whatever. Anyway, Justin's uncle insulted me. What happened was he went into one of the rooms in our house. The door was closed. I don't know why he went in. And in that room, that's a room where it's like sort of our office area, and I have three of my reborn dolls there. They're just like sitting down on a chair there, right? He walked in, he saw them, okay? And I didn't even know he saw them, but he came out. I think he had gone to the bathroom or whatever. He came out and he asked me, like, are those your dolls? And I didn't know what he was talking about at first. And I said, oh, and then I knew what he was talking about. I said, oh, yeah, He said, whose are they? I said, those are my dolls. And he said, did you have a baby? He was like joking, whatever. I said no, and I explained to him what they were, because since he was challenging me, he got me angry, and he started challenging me on it, like, why do I have those dolls? And I said, I love them. They're called Reborn dolls, and there's their artwork, and many people are into them. They're a thing of beauty. And he's doing the classic, is this because you guys don't have any babies or kids? And I said, maybe not, who knows, And then he's an older guy. Like, the guy's in his 70s, right? So he's old school. He's like, he's not like young and hip and cool and accepting of things the way, people are now nowadays, where they realize that people are different. They're going to be different and unique, and you just have to, accept them or not. You don't talk about it. You just move on to your next thing, and you hope that somebody is going to be accepting your differences, because we all have differences, And then he insults me. The one thing that he really got to me was, I made the mistake. Okay, every time whenever I get into these situations, I always say the wrong things. I'm not sure what the right thing is, but whatever I say never calms the people down, or makes them say, you're right, or whatever, nothing. And then he said, people are going to be laughing at you, if you tell them that you have dolls. And I said, nobody's laughed at me that I have dolls yet, even though that wasn't true. Nobody. He goes like, well, if they're not laughing at you when you leave, they're going to be laughing at you. And he says, I'm just telling you this because I love you. I love you, and I'm telling you this. Don't tell people about this. And then, see, when somebody says not to, and I know that it's none of their business and doesn't hurt them in any way whatsoever, and they're just, trying to give their opinion about things and to impart and preach their, own beliefs onto me. You could say something one time, and then, when a person is not being receptive to your idea, you don't keep on preaching it, because the person's not going to be listening. Sometimes the person will walk away, or sometimes they'll open their mouth and say, F you. And that's what I was doing, was like, F you, being respectful, of course, because this is Justin's uncle, so I don't want to insult him because he's a member of my family. So... Oh my God. So I said, I'm not, and I ended up leaving. I said, like, well, I got to go, I want to pick up some stuff for tomorrow. And the supermarket's open here till, whenever. It's open till late, but I really just basically ran away from home. And he hurt my feelings, with the, they're going to smile at your face. They're going to be laughing at you afterwards. They're going to be saying, I said, like, nobody, I said, if they do, that's fine. I don't care. I don't. Even though I do. I just told him that I didn't, because I didn't want him to feel that he got to me at all. And there was no screaming or yelling. It was all very matter of fact, calm talking about it, and a little bit of laughing and smiling on his part and mine. And he said, "You're a tough girl. You're a tough girl, Natalie. You don't care when people laugh at you. When you walk away, that they're going to be laughing at you, saying what's wrong with you. That you have dead dolls that you make believe are real babies or something." And I said, at one point I said to him, "Do you know any live dolls? Can you find me those live dolls? I would assume all dolls are dead," or something like that. I mean, and then he made some sort of joke. Yeah, over at the bar, at the Go-Go bar, there's some real live dolls there. Oh Lord. Anyway, yeah. So it upset me, and so I'm just venting out about it now. But I don't care. The thing is that in general, I do not care what people think about me. In general, sometimes I will, but it was just a little bit. And it was a man saying that too. You know what I mean? It was just a guy saying it. And, obviously he's not really maybe comfortable like with his own masculinity maybe. I don't know. I'm not sure why he picked on that, why he would even care. I mean, who cares? I mean, obviously he does. And what's weird is he's not somebody who picks fights with people or challenges them for no reason. He's not somebody, there are some guys or even some women, they love challenging one another. It gets their adrenaline going. They feel alive, it's interesting to them. It's not boring, And he doesn't seem like that type of guy, and I'm not sure why he picked on the dolls, but he did. So, it makes me really want to go out now and buy a baby carriage and start taking them out. I mean, that's what it made me want to do, to show him that he's full of crapola. I don't know if I will, but that's what it makes me want to do. And the part of me that's human is the one that's probably going to not let me do that. I got stuff to think about on that, but I guess. Okay, so yeah, to Uncle Philip, F you. And I hope someday you get a pacifier stuck up your ass. Okay? Okay, Uncle Phil, you take care now.